Today we are breaking down one of East Africa's most talked about comparison, Kenya vs Uganda military strengths in 2025. We will begin where your military power starts for ground forces, then move into air power, then manpower, budgets, and everything that shapes modern warfare. This is Sanpi Star. Welcome back to my channel as Sanpi Star. Let's get straight into it. For number one is ground forces. We are going through tanks, FUVs, and artillery. First, the backbone of any army, ground power, and here Uganda comes strong than Kenya. Tanks. Uganda fields a larger tank force including T-90, T-72 variants, and older T-55 units that still provide heavy battlefield presence. Where is Kenya? Kenya, equipped with T-72 and modernized armor, has fewer total tanks compared to Uganda. 4 armored fighting vehicles. Uganda again leads in armored personnel, carriers, and infantry fighting vehicles, giving them numerical superiority in mechanized operations. For Kenya, Kenya still maintains modern mobile APCs, but Uganda's numbers are significantly higher. Let's go on artillery. Uganda invests heavily in self-propelled artillery, multiple rocket launchers, heavy field guns. This gives Uganda long-range firepower and dominance in sustained land operations. In summary for this statement, Uganda is stronger land-heavy army, while Kenya is smaller but more modernized ground force. Number 2 is air power. This Kenya takes the leads to that of Uganda. Once we move to the skies, the balance shifts dramatically. Kenya has one of the strongest air forces in East Africa, featuring the following. Kenya has F-5 fighter jets, C-145 light aircraft, C-27 and C-295 transport aircraft, MD-500 attack helicopters, modern reconnaissance drones. For Uganda Air Force includes Sukhoi 30 fighter jets, helicopter, gunships, transport aircraft. But in terms of fleet size, training, modern avionics, and operational readiness, Kenya clearly leads. For air power conclusion, Kenya is superior air dominance and surveillance than that of Uganda's. Whereas Uganda is capable but smaller and less modern aircraft fleet. Number 3 is manpower. For size and structure, Uganda again has more total active troops, giving it numerical strength for infantry operations. While Kenya, however, benefits from better training, international peacekeeping experience, specialized unity, stronger command structure. It is quality vs quantity, and both nations use their manpower strengths differently. Number 4 is defense budget and modernization. Kenya spends more money on defense annually, allowing the following: better equipment maintenance, monitoring programs, aircraft upgrades, technology driven surveillance, while Uganda spends less but focuses heavily on armored vehicles, artillery, increasing troops numbers. Kenya invests in modernization than Uganda, while Uganda invests in expansion. Number 5 is strategic capabilities and experience. Kenya's strengths as superior air force, modern command systems, strong mobility, advanced surveillance, major peacekeeping experience, whereas Uganda's strengths are as powerful Grand Army, large mechanized units, heavy artillery presence, and veteran forces from regional mission as from DRC and Somalia. Both militaries are experienced and battle tested. On going to the end, let's go on Navy or Maritime forces. Kenya as a coastal state. Kenya maintains a Coast Guard naval component oriented toward the territorial security, anti-smuggling, and offshore protection. Kenya's maritime capability is modest but operationally relevant for protecting sea lines of communication and deterrence, whereas Uganda is landlocked and does not touch on the sea. And naval capability is limited to lake or riverine patrol craft. For example, these take place in Lake Victoria operations, but Kenya both touch on Indian Ocean and Lake Victoria. So this make easily to the Kenyan's military strength, not blue water or littoral sea power. This is Uganda. Budget and force structures reflect or focus on land and airs rather than maritime power. Here are the estimated numbers for active military personnel in Kenya and Uganda as of around 2025. Kenya Defense Force is approximately 24. Kenya Defense Force is approximately 24,100 active personnel, while Uganda is 46,800 active personnel. This is final comparison. Who is stronger? The answer depends on the battlefield. On the ground, Uganda dominates with tanks, IFVs, and artillery. In the air, Kenya holds overwhelming superiority. Overall modernization, Kenya leads. Low numbers and heavy armor, Uganda leads. So the real conclusion is Kenya is stronger in technology, air power, and modernization, while Uganda is stronger in heavy ground forces and numbers. Each nation is powerful in its own way, and both are major military players in East Africa. This is Sanpi Star. Don't forget to make subscribe, share, and even comment. Hasta la vista.